Have you ever given it any thought that the final digit of your birth year may provide profound insights about your place in the universe? Even something as uncomplicated as it seems can have deep significance that shapes your behavior, perspective on life, and even the legacy you will leave behind. You're about to learn how this seemingly insignificant fact reveals more about your true self than you could have ever thought. There's more to this video than meets the eye. It's about realizing your place in something far greater than yourself. Perhaps you had the impression that there was more to your life than meets the eye. What if the last figure clarifies why you find yourself drawn to particular circumstances, obstacles, or even opportunities? Now is the time to be open to a different understanding of who you are and where you fit into the cosmos. This could be the answer if you're searching for solutions or feel trapped in recurring patterns. This movie contains information that has the potential to drastically alter your perspective on who you are in the world. Are you ready to uncover the truths hidden in your birth year? Stay with me until the end, and I promise you'll see your life from a new perspective. Before we start, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any videos like this. And if you believe your destiny might be written, comment, "I'm part of something greater" below. Let's discover together what the universe has in store for you. Even before you were born, the universe had already laid out a path for your life. What many don't know is that numbers play an essential role in this plan, especially the last digit of the year you were born. It carries a powerful message about who you really are, what your purpose is in this world, and the impact you're destined to make. Nothing is by chance, and that final number might be the key to unlocking deep truths about your journey. From the moment you came into the world, your essence was already marked by this unique energy. Each of us has a cosmic role, and the last digit of your birth year is a clue to what the universe expects from you. Your personality, your abilities, the challenges you face, and even the opportunities that come your way are connected to this numerical vibration. This number reveals your role in the grand balance of the universe, like a fundamental piece that only you can occupy. For a little moment, imagine that long before you ever breathed, your destiny was predetermined and written in the stars. This energy permeates every circumstance you encounter and choice you make. Like a cosmic signature, the last digit of your birth year determines the course of your life and explains why you are drawn to particular situations. It demonstrates how you engage with the outside world and, more significantly, how that environment reacts to you. Are you prepared to discover your actual place in the cosmos, is the question. Prepare yourself, for you will learn the truth about this number's meaning for your destiny, personality, and life mission in the next few moments. With this understanding, you may powerfully and deeply connect yourself with your purpose and discover the answers to questions you may have wondered about your entire life. Your fate is already written, after all, and the universe is going to make it clear to you. People who were born with the last digit 0 possess a strong force associated with cycles and fresh starts. You possess the amazing capacity to change your life as many times as necessary in order to accommodate any circumstance. You find a new path forward, even in the face of overwhelming adversity. One of your greatest talents is your ability to recognize possibilities when things seem hopeless. You perceive nothing as permanent. Life is a never-ending path of change. However, with this strength of renewal also comes a major challenge: the tendency to feel like you're always starting over, never quite reaching a sense of completion or stability. Sometimes you might feel stuck in repetitive cycles, as if you're always returning to the starting point. This can lead to frustration and a sense that something is missing in your life. No matter how much you reinvent yourself, The challenge is to find a direction that truly feels final. Another point to consider is the difficulty in dealing with long and repetitive routines. For those born under the sign of 0, boredom is your biggest enemy. You constantly need new stimuli and challenges. When life feels stagnant, this can lead to anxiety and a relentless search for change, sometimes without a clear purpose. The key here is to learn how to create stability without losing your ability to adapt. But the great gift that the number 0 brings is the ability to see life with fresh eyes at every phase. Your resilient spirit and your ability to rebuild are rare. By learning to balance this energy and finding peace in moments of pause, you will become someone who not only survives, but truly thrives, no matter what happens around you. Learn to value the pauses and find meaning in consistency, even when change seems tempting. Take advantage of your ability to start over, but also seek a continuous purpose to guide your steps. Individuals whose birth year ends with 1 possess a strong sense of self-identity. You usually like to go your own way and don't rely too much on other people. You are the person that people come to for leadership or advice because of your remarkable independence. Your thinking is clear and objective, and regardless of how difficult a task may seem, you always find a way to complete it once you've determined that it must be done. But occasionally, this spirit of independence can lead to a feeling of loneliness. The main problem here is that, even if you are surrounded by people, you may still feel lonely if you want to do it alone. Because you're accustomed to bearing the load alone, you can find yourself rejecting people who wish to help you. There may be times when this causes extreme emotional exhaustion. One further crucial issue is that accepting assistance and working together on group tasks can be challenging. You may become rigid and even stubborn at times due to your desire to do things your way and according to your own special vision. Relationship problems in both personal and professional contexts may result from this rigidity. The difficult aspect of this is realizing that true strength comes from letting people join you on your path, rather than from trying to accomplish everything on your own. Despite these difficulties, the number 1 gives you the gift of innovation and the courage to be a pioneer in your life. You are someone who forges new paths, and your determination is an inspiration to others. When you learn to balance your independence with the support of those who love you, you become an unstoppable force capable of achieving great things without losing yourself along the way. If the last digit of your birth year is 2, you have a deep connection with your emotions and those of others. You are the kind of person who always seeks to understand what others are feeling and often end up playing the role of peacemaker in conflict situations. Your ability to read people and connect emotionally makes others feel comfortable around you. There's a delicacy in your personality that makes you seen as a trustworthy and nurturing person. On the other hand, this emotional sensitivity can be a double-edged sword. Often, you find yourself absorbing other people's pain and worries, which can emotionally overwhelm you. The key issue here is that because you are so in tune with others' feelings, you might lose sight of your own emotional needs. This pattern of always putting others first can lead to emotional exhaustion and feelings of emptiness. Another word of caution: in your haste to maintain harmony and prevent strife, you may find yourself giving in to the demands of others and forgetting your own desires. In some circumstances, this propensity to cede may make you feel misinterpreted or ignored. The difficult part is learning to speak up without worrying about upsetting others around you. However, the number 2 has a special gift to offer: the capacity to bring harmony wherever you go. You are a person who positively changes the environment in which you live because of your empathy and ability to develop meaningful connections. You can build real, healthy relationships with yourself and other people by learning to strike a balance between this sensitivity and inner power. If the last number in your birth year is 3, you have exceptional interpersonal communication skills and a natural creative bent. Whether you communicate your views orally, in writing, or through any other artistic medium, you always come up with a fresh approach. Your outgoing and upbeat nature tends to attract the attention of those in your vicinity. You possess a good energy that motivates people, and you have the ability to make the most difficult situations into learning opportunities. However, this burst of creativity and optimism has its shadow side. The key issue for those born under the number 3 is the tendency to get easily distracted. Your mind is always full of ideas, but you don't always manage to focus enough to see them through to completion. This lack of focus can leave you with many unfinished projects and a sense that you're not reaching your full potential. Another challenge for those born under the number 3 is the tendency to use humor or superficiality to avoid facing deeper emotions. Sometimes exaggerated optimism can serve as a barrier to dealing with more difficult feelings, like sadness or frustration. This can lead you to avoid resolving important issues in your personal or emotional life, which can result in an accumulation of unresolved problems. Moreover, your need to always be on the move can make you feel anxious or stressed when you need to slow down or deal with situations that require patience. Learning to balance your creative energy with moments of stillness can be a major challenge, but is crucial for your mental and emotional well-being. Your capacity to elevate the commonplace to the extraordinary is the tremendous gift of number 3. You have the power to inspire and uplift others with your creative vision and communication skills. You will be able to accomplish great things and have a significant impact on many people's lives if you can learn to focus and manage your emotions more effectively. Should the final number in your birth year be 4, you possess a disciplined, responsible, and unwavering willpower energy. You are the type of person that aims to establish strong foundations in all areas of your life, including emotional, professional, and personal ones. Your principles are unwavering, and you think that perseverance and hard work are the secrets to reaching your objectives. People seeking stability and assurance are drawn to you since you always seem to be in control of things, even in unpredictable circumstances. However, the rigidity associated with the number 4 can be a benefit as well as a drawback. The inclination to be unduly harsh on oneself and other people is the main problem here. You may find it difficult to adjust to unforeseen changes or surprises because of your intense attachment to routines and plans. Furthermore, the constant pursuit of results and the pressure to be productive can lead to physical and emotional exhaustion. The challenge for those born under the number 4 is learning to balance hard work with moments of rest and flexibility. Another point to consider is the difficulty in delegating responsibilities. You tend to believe that if you don't do things yourself, they won't be done correctly. This can lead to overload and a sense of isolation, as you're always trying to control everything around you. For those governed by the number 4, accepting that you don't have to control everything all the time is an important lesson. The number 4 brings with it a special ability to construct something that will last, despite the difficulties that it presents. In the event that you are able to strike a balance between your want for structure and the realization that alterations are unavoidable, your capacity for accomplishment will increase even further. Individuals who are born under the number 4 have the potential to leave behind remarkable legacies, given that they figure out how to be more compassionate toward themselves in the process. It is important to give yourself permission to be more flexible and to acknowledge that not everything must adhere to the plan exactly. Be open to change and view it as an opportunity to develop and adapt. The strength of your construction abilities is enormous, But you must also remember to take a break and have faith that not everything is dependent on you alone. When you understand that true strength consists in establishing a balance between effort and relaxation, you will learn that the key to true strength is learning to delegate and relax during times of uncertainty. Additionally, dedicate extra time to appreciating the achievements you have achieved along the route. Most of the time, you are so preoccupied with the next objective that you fail to acknowledge the accomplishments you have already accomplished. Take a moment every so often to reflect on what you've accomplished up to this point and utilize that accomplishment as a source of motivation to move on with more ease and less stress on yourself. If you were born with the last digit 5, freedom and adventure are central to your life. You are a curious person, always in search of new experiences, knowledge, and possibilities. Your adventurous and restless spirit makes you attracted to constant changes, whether they are physical, emotional, or spiritual. Monotony is your worst enemy, and you feel alive when you're exploring new paths, ideas, or challenges. Your adaptability allows you to fit into different situations and environments, making you an extremely versatile person. However, the key issue for those born with the number 5 is the difficulty in finding stability. Your relentless pursuit of novelty can make it hard for you to commit to a single direction or to put down roots. This restlessness can lead to impulsive decisions, both in relationships and in your professional life, resulting in future regrets. Furthermore, the anxiety of always being in motion can create a constant feeling of dissatisfaction, as if something is always missing, even in moments of achievement. The propensity to shirk long-term responsibilities is another thing to take into account. Fixed obligations could appear to be a danger to your independence, which could lead to you losing out on important chances to create something truly worthwhile. It's possible to feel stuck in circumstances that call for perseverance and unwavering commitment, which might cause dissatisfaction or the need to continually shift course without necessarily finishing what you started. The number 5 nevertheless exudes a bright vitality of invention and discovery. Because of your unique perspective on the world, you excel at coming up with original solutions to issues. Your capacity to adjust and be flexible is a priceless asset, and the opportunities are unlimited if you can learn to combine your free spirit with a little more stability. Learning to appreciate stability doesn't mean giving up your freedom. Try to commit to one direction at a time, even if only for a short period. This won't take away your flexibility, but will help you turn your ideas into reality and avoid regrets from abandoning projects halfway. Allow yourself to explore, but also recognize the value in completing what you started. Additionally, seek harmony between the pursuit of new experiences and the cultivation of roots. When you find stability in important areas of your life, like relationships or career, it will give you the foundation needed to continue exploring the world without the feeling that something is always missing. Commitments can bring you more freedom than you imagine. In the event that the final digit of your birth year is 6, your life is centered on providing assistance to other people. Your heart is full of generosity, and you have a strong desire to assist others, whether it is in your home, at work, or among your friends. People look to you as a safe haven, someone who is always ready to help and advise them, particularly when they are in a difficult situation. Because you are able to cultivate situations that are warm and inviting, and to foster harmony in your interactions, you are an important figure in the lives of individuals who are in your immediate vicinity. Love, in your eyes, is the most important thing in the world. In spite of this, there are moments when the intense desire to care about other people can be exhausting. The tendency to make excessive sacrifices is the primary problem associated with the number 6. it is possible that you could put yourself out of your mind to such an extent that you will end up ignoring your own psychological and physiological requirements. Furthermore, this urge to protect everyone around you might lead to a sense of control, in which you attempt to solve the issues of others without allowing them to face their own struggles. Because individuals are not always prepared to receive such a large amount of attention, this can be a source of aggravation not only for you, but also for those around you. One more essential aspect to consider is the possibility of having the perception that your own pleasure is totally dependent on the happiness of other people. When you come to the realization that no matter how much you do for other people, you will not always receive the same in return, this might lead to feelings of emptiness in certain situations. One of the challenges that people who have the number 6 face is the need to learn how to strike a balance between the desire to assist others and the requirement to maintain their own individuality and pleasure. Despite this, the number 6 brings a precious gift, the power to transform any environment into a place of comfort and love. Your ability to nurture and protect those around you makes you a powerful force for good. When you find the balance between caring for others and caring for yourself, you become a source of inspiration and strength for everyone lucky enough to be by your side. Learn to care for yourself as much as you care for others. Your protective instinct is valuable, but remember, it's not selfish to prioritize your own needs. When you remain emotionally balanced, you have even more strength to support those you love. Put yourself first sometimes, and you'll discover how much this can strengthen your relationships. Additionally, allow others to solve their own problems. While your desire to help is genuine, it's important to understand that sometimes people need to face their own struggles to grow. By letting go a little and trusting in each person's process, you create more space for your own happiness and avoid unnecessary emotional exhaustion. If the last number in your birth year is 7, you are a thoughtful and contemplative person. Your existence is characterized by a never-ending quest for insight and purpose. You always seek to understand the secrets of life and are dissatisfied with flimsy explanations, whether they come from studies, philosophy, spirituality, or even science. You are a smart person who is constantly seeking information and the truth because of your keen intellect and desire to connect with something bigger. You are driven by this inner journey, and you are frequently more at ease in reflective periods than in flimsy social settings. But sometimes, this depth-seeking might make you feel removed from others. The propensity for isolation is the main problem with the number 7. There are moments when you lose yourself so much in your own search for solutions that you stop feeling emotionally connected to others around you. Even if this is an unintentional decision, loneliness may result from it. Furthermore, intellectual perfectionism can become a barrier, keeping you from feeling completely happy with the solutions you discover and constantly searching for more. The challenge of managing daily activities is another area of concern. You are generally uneasy in settings that don't seem deep or in routines that don't push your intellectual boundaries. This might lead to feelings of frustration or alienation in contexts where depth is lacking. Learning to strike a balance between your spiritual and intellectual pursuits and your obligation to be present in everyday encounters and the physical world presents a challenge for individuals who carry the number 7. Despite these difficulties, the number 7 brings a unique gift, the ability to see beyond appearances and seek truth in everything you do. Your wisdom and sensitivity make you someone special, capable of touching people's lives in subtle but profound ways. By finding balance between your inner quest and your connection to the outer world, you become a guide and inspiration to others. Try to open yourself more to interactions with others. Although your inner journey is important, sharing your ideas and experiences with those around you can enrich your path even further. The exchange of perspectives can help you find answers you never imagined, and you may also be a light for those searching for understanding. In addition, acknowledge that you do not possess all of the answers or the knowledge that you are looking for. At times, the beauty of life can be found in the unanswered questions and unresolved mysteries that it presents. One way to get the sense of calm and completeness that you have been looking for is to acquire the skill of appreciating the current moment, despite the fact that it contains defects. You have a natural energy of leadership and ambition if the last digit of your birth year is 8. When you are born, you have this energy. You are not afraid to battle for what you perceive to be yours, and you view life as a matter of achieving and accomplishing what you set out to do. Those around you perceive you as a natural-born leader, someone who is constantly one step ahead in terms of vision and strategy due to the fact that you exhibit a high level of resolve and confidence. You are a person who is appreciated and respected because of your ability to convert ideas into reality and by having a mindset that is focused on achieving goals. On the other hand, the most important problem associated with the number 8 is the propensity to allow oneself to be consumed by one's labor and the pursuit of material prosperity. The preoccupation with accomplishing objectives and advancing one's social standing can cause one to overlook the more nuanced aspects of life, such as the quality of one's relationships and emotional balance. Furthermore, the fear of failing can result in a high degree of stress, which can cause you to feel overwhelmed by the pressure that you put on yourself. The challenge is to balance ambition with a gentler, more compassionate approach both to yourself and others. Another important point is the risk of measuring your self-worth only by your material achievements. This can lead to constant dissatisfaction even when you reach great goals, because there will always be something bigger or better to achieve. This cycle can be exhausting and detrimental to your mental and emotional health. The lesson here is that true success also involves inner peace and happiness in the small things. Despite these difficulties, the number 8 brings a rare gift: the ability to turn your dreams into reality. Your ambition and vision make you a natural achiever, and you have the power to create significant change, both in your life and in the lives of those around you. When you manage to balance this ambition with compassion and personal balance, you become unstoppable. Seek to find balance between material success and emotional well-being. What you accomplish in the external world is important, but it's also crucial that you find satisfaction in your internal world. Allow yourself moments of rest and reflection, where success isn't measured in goals or results, but in peace of mind. Furthermore, keep in mind that real worth comes from becoming the person you become along the process, not just from what you achieve. When you strike a balance between your aspirations and self-care routines, as well as small joys throughout life, you'll find that true fulfillment originates from inside. Your success will become considerably more significant and long-lasting if you accomplish this. If 9 is the final digit of your birth year, you are endowed with compassion, generosity, and a strong desire to improve the world. You have a great concern for other people's welfare and are constantly searching for methods to lend a hand and change the world, whether it be by doing good deeds, working in social services, or just being a comforting person to others in your immediate vicinity. Your biggest skill is empathy. You have a natural ability to feel other people's sorrow and needs and frequently dedicate yourself to greater causes and the group as a whole. For individuals born under the number 9, the main concern is the possibility of losing yourself in the demands of others and neglecting your own needs. Your propensity for making sacrifices might wear you out, and if you try to take on the weight of the world's issues, you can get overwhelmed. Furthermore, assuming that everyone else would share your level of altruism can cause irritation and disappointment when others fall short of your romanticized image of the world. Another challenge is that by focusing so much on collective issues and others' well-being, you may end up neglecting your own personal growth and needs. The need to save and care for others can lead you to forget that you too deserve care and attention. It's important to balance this need to help with moments of introspection and self-love, so that you can continue to be a positive force without burning out emotionally. Still, the number 9 brings a special gift: the ability to create significant change in the world around you. Your compassion and desire to serve are inspiring, and you have the power to impact lives in profound ways. By learning to balance your empathy with self-care, you become a lasting source of light for others, capable of helping without draining yourself. Don't be afraid to prioritize your own needs. Your desire to help others is wonderful, but remember that you can only give your best when you are well with yourself. Take time to recharge and don't feel guilty about it. Self-care is essential for you to continue being the compassionate person you are. It is also important to learn to accept the fact that not everyone will have the same amount of altruism as you do, and that this is okay. Beginning with oneself is the most effective approach to assist the entire world. By ensuring that you take care of yourself, you are demonstrating the importance of maintaining a healthy balance between giving and receiving. When you are content with who you are, the impact that you have on the world will be even more significant. The first step is to have an understanding of what the final number of your birth year says about this person. When you begin to use this understanding to align your actions and decisions with your purpose in the universe, you will experience true transformation. You will be able to spot your behavior patterns and work on your most significant difficulties if you have an awareness of the energies that your number brings. An example of this would be if your number suggests that you have a tendency to act on impulses. In this case, you should begin to exercise greater patience and reflection before making significant choices. In a similar vein, if your phone number has a tendency to seek an excessive amount of security, it might be time to give yourself permission to take more risks. In addition to having an effect on your personal choices, your connection to your number also has an effect on your relationships, your job, and even the impression you leave on the environment. If you live your life in accordance with the energy of your number, you will notice that everything works out more naturally. Your professional decisions become more satisfying, your relationships become more balanced, and you experience a greater sense of contentment with the route that you are now following. Instead of experiencing feelings of disorientation or a lack of belonging, you start to recognize your place in the cosmos with a higher degree of clarity. Using this knowledge is like having a compass that guides you in the right direction, avoiding the detours and pitfalls that arise when you act against your nature. The great advantage of aligning with your number is that you begin to live more intentionally and consciously. This gives you a sense of purpose that goes beyond immediate success or material accomplishments. When your actions are in harmony with the energy you carry, the universe responds, and opportunities start appearing in ways you never imagined. You don't need to fight against the current or force yourself to be something you're not. Instead, by working with the forces of the universe, you find that life unfolds more smoothly, fluidly, and satisfyingly. This is the power of living in tune with your purpose and the unique vibration your number brings. While each number has a unique energy that defines aspects of your personal life, they don't work in isolation. The last digit of your birth year reveals your individual role, but you are part of a much larger balance in the universe. Each person with their number is like a piece of a cosmic puzzle. Just like the gears of a large clock, all numbers have their function and complement each other. Some provide leadership and power, while others strike a balance between harmony and empathy. The variety of these energy maintains the universe in motion. Without them, order would disappear. Consider it. In order to create something enduring, the innate leader born under the number 1 needs the steadiness and attention of the number 4. With its imaginative and exploratory energy, the number 5 requires the sensitivity of the number 2 to sustain relationships with people while it pursues its experiences. Every number is a part of an energy flow that maintains the equilibrium of the universe. Knowing your own number helps you find your calling and learn how you may have a positive impact on the world. You are a component of a wider network in which every person is essential to maintaining peace among all members. Knowing that you contribute to the overall balance of the cosmos by actively doing your part makes this dynamic even more potent. Your individual contribution is represented by the last number of your birth, but you get much more power when you harmonize with other people's energy. The world changes tremendously when all the numbers line up. Realizing that everyone in your immediate vicinity has a part in your destiny helps you align with the larger force that governs the cosmos. With this knowledge, you can change the world around you in addition to living for yourself. Now that you've discovered what the last digit of your birth year reveals about your purpose and role in the universe, it's time to reflect on how this can transform your life. Each number carries a unique energy that influences your choices, relationships, and challenges. By understanding these vibrations, you can align your actions with what the universe expects of you, living with more intention and clarity. Imagine how it would be if, from now on, you could make more conscious decisions, knowing that you're in tune with your true purpose. If this video helped you understand more about yourself, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can keep receiving content that will help you further explore your potential. We have many other videos planned that will guide you on your journey of self-discovery and fulfillment. Please like this content if you found it enjoyable. It enables us to keep giving you more in-depth and significant topics. But right now, I need to talk to you. Did your number resonate with you? Does it seem to actually affect the decisions you make, the difficulties you face, and the way you interact with others? Post your ideas in the comments section. I'd be interested in learning more about your experience and how each number has a different impact on our life. Your insight can serve as motivation for those who are experiencing similar contemplations. Let's continue this journey of self-awareness and growth together. You are growing nearer to living in complete harmony with the cosmos, yet there is still plenty for it to disclose. Remember to turn on the notification bell to ensure you never miss any updates. I'll see you in the following.